Yo everybody, Circle over here for you with yet another weekly benchmark video. It's another day, another dollar. I'm here, but I'm not really. I had a lot to do before I went to sleep, and so I went to sleep at like 12:40. And when I went out to sleep at 12:40, I woke up at 6:30, and then my brain just basically. I woke up at like 6:10. I got up, I brushed my teeth. Then I went onto my computer to get ready to do my stuff, and then my brain completely said, I'm not really into all that jazz. I'd rather just scroll. And then I doom scrolled for like 10 to 20 minutes. And by the end of it, I was like, what the fuck? And now I'm looking at my sketch and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not even nearly done. I still have to work on it quite a bit, and I don't know what this pose is. What the fuck am I doing, bro? What the fuck is this? I'm looking at my pose and I'm like, yo, is this really how you draw a fucking character? It's supposed to be like this? But it's more like this. And I don't really know if that's something I can fix, really. I have to do my weekly gal draw, of course. But beyond that, man, it's been tough goings. I've been recently falling quite behind. And tomorrow is Thoughtful Third Thursday, so I'm gonna fall even more behind. And I was supposed to do some things, but then I didn't. And I was like, why didn't you do those things? And I answered myself and said, why didn't you do those things? And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I should have done those things. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages left on my big book. Then I gotta resort to another big book. And I don't have another big book that's like this, where it's like just blank. I think I have big books where it's like this. Big, but then it's like lined, and lined kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like relying on lines is kind of bad for your overall prosthetical thesis. So anyway, it's supposed to be like this. Like, in Yakuza, it's like basically like you have your hand up to the sky and all that. You know, I've never really played the Yakuza series, but it's like the main guy. I don't know his name, but basically he's in a disco roller motion, and he's reaching up to the sky and all that. But I don't really know how to draw that. I'm trying to do more dynamic poses. Normally, what I do is I just do fuck all nothing. Like it's just this. Basically, just standing with a hand up in the air and kind of like that. It's kind of static. This, like that. I did do Betty Boop last week. I didn't like doing it. I really didn't want to, but I've been on the paradigm of my brother, a younger brother, kind of recommends what I draw. That way, I don't fucking internally volley myself into this kind of feeling where, like, oh, I can just do whatever I want. It's more challenging to be forced to do something that I don't really have much thinking that I'll be able to, but because my brother's drawing too, he'll draw something up that's kind of like, simple-ish. But it can't be too simple or else I'm gonna fucking die. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is, Sometimes it just becomes this part of the matter where I am just doing stuff, and that's been going on for a while. So I really hope that, hopefully it works out better than I should. However, I don't really know if it will. Because when it comes down to it, I'm not really quite sure what I'm doing. second? Second. Wow. Just keep it going like this. Runic Anchor, pretty good. I think I already reviewed this. Prep and Suture, pretty good. Azure Veins, one of my more favorite drawings. I look back at it, and it's not quite one-to-one as I thought it was, but it still pretty much conveys the same kind of feel. And it has all the details that the original had, I think. Hero Motions, it's okay. Hero Momentum actually is pretty good, but that's because I put like a decent amount of time into it for once. Because I was drawing it with my brother. Longevity Longing, man, I fucking could not get a hold of anything that I needed to do for this. It was really bad. I was basically losing my fucking mind on some of the details of this character. And when it went into the final process, drawing this hair was so annoying. I can't even begin to tell you how annoying it was. It was just super annoying. Weird Roundabout. This one was really like detailed for some reason, and I don't know why I decided to put myself through that torture. For alignment, I was basically tired out from good to good to good, 3 in a row back to back. So I kind of basically, even though this is, you know, Julian and this is Romilda, they're supposed to be a pair. I kind of drew them 2 apart from each other. But that's because, you know, this is Wednesday and this is Thursday. Otherwise, I would have drawn them next to next. And as a result, the overall design kind of failed on the overall part. Variable Paradigm, I don't know. Like the hair, I kind of like it. Opal Turnabout, I just feel like I did not mesh with the design at all. Forcible Circumstance, it was okay. I feel like this could have been rounder around here. Finally gave Ghosting. Honestly, given what I had and what I saw, it feels like I did the best that I could. If you look at the actual design of Gave Ghosting, he basically fucking stands like that, and it's weird. Kind of trippy, if you ask me. I'm kind of based. So I basically did the same, and I did something like, you know, this kind of pose, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It's probably not how you're supposed to do it. Something like this. But it's kind of like an unnatural pose because you don't really rest your, like, your elbow on your arm. I feel like when it comes down to it, I need to learn more about anatomy, but it's so hard to learn about anatomy. And also it's kind of boring. But you know, it is what it is. I gotta draw more, I don't know, human-esque characters. Today I'm drawing Dawn from Pokemon because that's what Riley wanted to draw. And I don't know if I could pull it off. Honestly speaking, it's a bit of a overtaking. And especially because Dawn is a cute character, I don't know if I can really pull it off. And it's currently like 7/12. And the overall consensus is I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I have a Thoughtful Third Thursday tomorrow. And my backlog of units that I need to review is about 3, so it'll become 4, and then I have to do 2 more tomorrow. So I'm building up a backlog again, and that's, you know, not the best. It's not the best, it's not the worst. However, as you can tell, I'm currently in the point of the measure where I am somewhat comprehensively sane because I just woke up. And that's better than being sleep deprived. I feel like normally what I do is I try to force out a sleep-deprived 24-hour stand, but nowadays I'm so fucking tired. You would think in the 20s I would still have the energy to do this kind of garbage, but because I stopped using energy drinks, it has not gone that way at all. I just basically fall asleep at some point and I can't recover. So, yeah. Basically, that's it. I only meant to sleep 3 hours, but I slept double the amount, so now I'm awake at 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock now. And yeah, basically. That's all I have to say about that measure. I'll keep trying. So hopefully you guys don't care. So anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Until next time or something. I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching.